he left as quietly as he came.
The player has testified. Everything is in order, and he's on his way home.
The player in question, Cristiano Ronaldo. The Portuguese forward has stolen the headlines for the better half of the summer, but for all the wrong reasons. The global superstar was ordered to appear in court after being accused of 4 counts of tax evasion related to image rights between 2011 and 2014, totaling $17.3 million. He was also due to speak to the media afterwards, but snuck out the back door instead. Monday's hearing was behind closed doors, where Ronaldo, his advisors and agents Justifiute, presented evidence to Judge Monica Ferrer Gomez. Yet the inevitable leak has led some Spanish outlets to report Cristiano to be visibly uncomfortable throughout, at one point even saying, quote, "If I wasn't called Cristiano Ronaldo, I wouldn't be sat here. All of this is happening because I am Cristiano Ronaldo." His management has since released an official statement on the day's events. In it, the Portuguese forward maintains his innocence. Still, it remains to be seen whether the case will be pushed forward. But should Monday's hearing lead Gomez to believe that criminal activity was involved, then a trial is very much on the cards. In that scenario, given the severity of the accusations, the Real Madrid star could face fines up to $58 million and jail time between 2 to 6 years. So for the moment, his case continues, as will no doubt a rising interest in the outcome.
And it certainly grabbed the world's attention. So joining me to talk about it all is the football journalist Dermot Corrigan, who's live from Madrid. Dermot, great seeing you as always. Now, as we said before, it's one of the biggest sports stories of the summer. Can you just keep us up to date? What's the latest?
Well, the latest is that it didn't go so well for Cristiano today, really. You know, from back at the start of the summer when it became public that he was going to have to come in today, he was supposed to be very angry with it. He didn't feel that it was fair. He felt he was being victimised by the Spanish system. And nothing that happened today leads us to believe that he has changed his mind over that. You know, the idea, I think, from his advisors and from his legal team today was for him to come to the court just outside Madrid to talk to the judge, to lay out his case, to explain that he had not done anything wrong, to keep things nice and calm and genial. And there was a stage set up outside the court, paid for by his advisors, we were told this morning, in order for him to come out and speak to the public, speak to Madrid fans maybe as well, and assure them that he was upset maybe to be called to the court, but that things were going to be okay, that it was all going to come out of it okay, and he was going to go back training with Madrid at the weekend and move on from there. That's not what happened. You know, he left without talking to the press at all, without leaving any message to the Madrid fans. The sources inside the court were led to believe that it was quite a tense 90 minutes that he was there with the judge, and it moves on now. It looks like the most likely thing is it's going to go to trial, and this is going to drag on for a long time.
Well, as we said before, the huge interest in this case is set to continue. You just mentioned it a little bit there, but how long are we expecting this case to carry on?
Well, what's going to happen next, we're led to believe, is that the judge is going to call more witnesses to get evidence from them. Cristiano's agent, Jorge Mendes, is likely to be called in the next couple of weeks. Maybe some of the people involved in the different companies in Ireland and the British Virgin Islands. Maybe, you know, there's Cristiano in evidence today said that his tax system was set up while he was at Manchester United by lawyers in the United Kingdom, so maybe they will be called as well to give evidence. From then, the judge has to decide whether to move forward to trial. The sources coming from the court seem to suggest that it will go forward to trial, but it's going to be a slow process. We have to see how it unfolds.
Okay, well, Ronaldo is the latest footballer to be pursued by the Spanish tax authorities, and we've seen other players actually escape prison time. Are we expecting the same with Ronaldo here?
It's still, at this stage, it's still hard to see Cristiano going to jail because, you know, footballers, so often it happens that they have tax problems and they make a settlement and it goes away like that. The difference with Cristiano to Messi maybe is that Messi and his father, when they were caught, they said, okay, you know, we were wrong. What do we have to do to make this right? They made a settlement. They paid money to the court even before Lionel Messi went to see the judge for the first time. He had paid some of the money that was owed, whereas Cristiano has said that he's not going to pay anything, that he feels that he has done it right, that he has done nothing wrong. The sums involved are much bigger because Cristiano is Cristiano, and because it comes at this late part of his career, he has earned so much money that the sums are much bigger. So yeah, there still is that feeling that he could end up going to jail if he doesn't back down, if he doesn't at some stage go to the judge and say, okay, look, what do I have to do? What do I have to do to make it go away?
Well, as we saw in the package as well, he's definitely not happy about this. Can you see him leaving Real Madrid because of all of this?
I think at the start of the summer that was definitely a possibility. When the news came out first that Cristiano was going to have to face the court, was going to be in trouble, he said he was so angry. He let it be known that through his advisors that he was open to leaving Madrid, that he could go to Paris Saint-Germain or maybe to Manchester United. But those avenues seem to have closed off as the summer has progressed. United manager Jose Mourinho, he said that he didn't see Cristiano coming back to the club. He didn't think it was possible. PSG have moved on and are now pursuing Neymar, so that's where their money is going. So really, realistically, he has very few escape routes from Madrid if he wanted to go. You'd be talking about maybe going to China or the Middle East or the USA. But at this point in his career, I think it's difficult to see Cristiano doing that. So his options have closed down. So he's stuck with Madrid, really, even though he doesn't seem so happy. And now we're going to have to see how the Madrid fans react to it as well.
OK, let's see how it all ends out. Thanks for talking to us.